Well, it says I'm live, so hopefully y'all can hear me. We've got William was here. Hopefully he comes back. I want to know how he's doing. And we got Troy, and we got Jeff and Tammy here, or maybe just Jeff. I don't know. I always know couples kind of share one screen. So, and then we got Ray that joined us. So welcome, welcome everyone. So glad that you're here. And my computer is yelling at me. 2 notifications. And it is regarding the temperature. Tammy! Welcome, Tammy! And apparently we got cold advisory just issued. Hello, Michigan has been cold all of January. I think the highest temperature for January so far has been maybe 30. It's been cold. Oh, hey, Brittany. Welcome in and out and about with Mandy D. Welcome, welcome. I can't remember if you've been here before, and I apologize if you have been here. And I don't remember. And I know I've popped on your channel a few times, so. Guess who's here? Hey, Jay. Welcome, Jay. And Nancy. All right. We are getting some people in here. I love it. All the people that showed up early, and then people are trickling in. So if you guys were not on Kobe's Live, which I know a lot of you guys were on Kobe's Live, or just living the dream, I was on his live stream right before I went live. And he is always very creative about doing his live streams. So I find that really cool to see what he does. And so yeah, it was really cool to be hanging out in his live stream. And I know Jeff and Tammy, the gypsy, no, well, yeah, okay. So Jeff and Tammy's got 2 or 3 channels. I don't know. They're super YouTubers here. They always do some very unique live streams, so I'm always trying to hop on their live streams too, because they give me inspiration for my live streams. And I've got 29 pages of trivia. No, I will not be going until midnight, even though Kobe wants to harass me about going to midnight. But we are not going until midnight because this woman needs her sleep. But I like to keep pages of trivia going so that way I have a lot of material because I like to jump around. And how is everybody handling all this nasty, cold, stormy weather? Everybody stayed with power. Nancy, I don't know if I said hello to you or not, and I'm sorry if I did not. But if I missed you, Nancy, I am sorry. We got let me go back through the chat, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, so. All right, well, it says we have 10 people in the house. That is awesome. And if you're lurking in the background, make sure that you say hi. Make sure that you're subscribed. I am really, really trying hard this year to get my channel not only monetized, but I want to grow it so that we can build this community and have a place. Robert and Nomad. I want to build this community so everybody has a place to come and hang out and just have some laughter. So I want to have all kinds of people here so that we can have some great laughter and great times. And let's see, navy bean soup, slippers in the house robe, and a little doggy equal warm. That is awesome. What kind of dog do you have, Jay? Robert, how is your weather? I know that Illinois is getting about the same kind of weather we get. It's not been very kind. Nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me go back up in here into the chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up. All right, we got Brandon and Ash in the house. Pound puppy mutt, the best kind. I agree. And I have never owned a purebred any kind of dog. I have always adopted dogs from the Pound or the Humane Society or anything like that. And I have always had really good dogs. I've had some quirky dogs, but hey, you know. Let me see. Robert Land is back for the third time. I recognize that name. Warm today, but still cold. Yes, indeed. Koala was a mutt. Yes, Koala was Koala was born on my couch. But her mom was from the Humane Society, and her dad, or his dad, was a loose black chow. So, definitely was a mutt. And probably the second to the best dog I've ever had in my life. Spike was a mutt too. Koala was black lab and black chow mixed and turned out to be a charcoal gray chow. half purple tongue and half red normal or pink tongue. So yeah, always good to have a mixed breed, in my opinion. But let's see. Chows are gorgeous but can be protective. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah. Koala was very protective of me and my 3 daughters. No man could be around my kids, like unless I was in the room. But any man that was in my house, if they raised their voice, he would come next to me. And then if you continued to raise your voice, he would let out a bark to let you know you ain't yelling in this house. He was an awesome dog. I could walk him around with no leash. If I stopped, he stopped. He was in the yard. He stayed in the yard. Never needed him to be fenced in until he found a girlfriend down the road. Now, mind you, my Chow was only a 50-pound, 55, 60-pound dog. He went and found a Rottweiler that was 90 pounds, massive dog. And so he would dig under the fence to go get out. Yeah. If I came close to Tammy and her Chow was around, it snapped at you. Yet, see, Koala never snapped at anybody other than one time we had some kids over and they were playing tag, and so they were chasing my kids. Koala was not having that. So the Koala actually grabbed the clothing and pulled the kid down. Didn't touch the kid, but pulled the kid down. So we got Koala back in the house so they could finish playing. Or when you went into the neighbor's house and he couldn't see you anymore. Oh yeah, yeah, he definitely would search for me. Yep. But yeah, Koala was, Koala was a really beautiful gray Chow. And I don't see a lot of them that are like a charcoal gray. Not really a charcoal, it's a light gray. And my dog that I originally had, or Koala's mom, was a black lab, mainly mixed with some other ones that I didn't know. And she got out one day because she learned how to open the door and unlock it, or not unlock it, but she would open the door handle and let herself out. So she found a Chow, and I came home from work and I had 12 puppies on my couch. 4 of them were gray, 1 was a red fox, and the rest were either black labs or black Chows. So that's how we got Koala, because Koala was a gray male and I wanted a male instead of a female. And he was really, really old when he passed away, and he had glaucoma, so he was blind, and he had no hip bones, but he would still go up and down stairs like he was a puppy. He just was he was very much so a hard working dog. He never showed any pain or discomfort or anything. LOL 12. Yeah, 12 puppies. And I had come home from working a second shift job, and it was an automotive job. So I come in the door, and there's my dog on the couch with 12 puppies. The couch went to the garbage. Yup. And, but I got a beautiful chow out of it, so I can't complain. But anyways, so I don't know how we got on that, but oh, that's right, because Jay was talking about his doggy. And then the other funny quirk about Koala was, of course, we had, this was back in the day when you had answering machines. And so when I wasn't around, the kids let the voicemail or the phone go to voicemail. And it was on, you know, where you record, hey, you've reached so-and-so, leave a message. And every time that it was my voice on the machine, and every time it would come up and start speaking, he would howl like a wolf. It was so crazy. My kids would tell me that, and I was like, no, he's not a wolf. And they're like, oh yeah. The one time I let my voice, the answering machine kick on, sure enough, howling like crazy with the voicemail going. Oh, yeah, it was crazy. Uh-oh. Am I frozen? No, okay, I don't know. All right, so who is ready for some trivia? Because I have 29 pages of trivia. Okay, thank you. He's my little foot warmer, popcorn eating squirrel sport, afraid of house spiders, little buddy. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. And Koala, I mean, he was a chow, so he had so much fur. The nice thing about him, though, is that to clean up his hair, it just clumped everywhere. So you could just pick it up or just sweep it with a broom and have no problems. But with our other dog, it was a lab mixed with pit bull, Great Dane. Lab, pit bull, Great Dane. Am I missing in our breed, Brittany? I feel like I'm missing in our breed. But anyways, it was a Heinz 57. And it was short hair like the labs. So when she shed, it was just pieces everywhere. All right. Let's go. All three. Okay. It could be Great Dane, Pit Bull, and Black Lab. Yeah. So, starting off, true or false, Japan's weirdest machine dispensed used shoes. We got true, we got true, we got true. We got true. True, there are those. There are those. It's not the weirdest, though. Just going along with everyone. True. Suzy, no longer frozen, taken off jacket. No, the problem is that this bedroom, if I keep the door shut, it's freezing cold in here. And then I get in here and I open the door, and then it warms up. So yeah, I'm not frozen anymore. You can buy live fish from a vending machine in Japan. Live fish? Okay. And the answer is false. Weird, but not edible. Live fish. Ew. Well, I guess if you want, if you're gonna go buy fish from a food for your, yeah, I don't know. All right, so I don't know how to pronounce this, but I was thinking for your fish aquarium, maybe to take home and cook? I don't know. True or false? True or false? Russia has vending machines that sell frozen dumplings called palmini? Palmeni? I don't know. Y'all can read it. Well, the bottom of my feet hurt, my ankles hurt, my knees hurt, but I've gained 15 subscribers. Way to go. Are you wearing good shoes? I know that is sometimes some problems. We got false, we got true. I think for an aquarium, but they were puffer fish. We got true, we got true, we got true, we got true. Does not sound Russian enough for me. Yeah, well, I'm sure they probably say it a different way. But who knows? I don't know. You know, it is the funniest thing. So I can't read small print. So I need glasses. But let me tell you what. I can see every little speck of dirt on my glasses. and it drives me nuts. I cannot stand dirty glasses. I hate seeing specks. We got faults. I think that means you're having fun walking. That's good, Ray. You keep it up. Ray, how long are you staying in California? Oh, you still haven't gotten your computer hooked up? I thought you were getting a laptop. Did that not pan out? And the answer is true. Oops. Did that one, didn't we? Oh. There we go. Now see this one, I'd be down for this one right here. True or false? You can buy cotton candy from a vending machine in the shape of famous cartoons. I don't really care about the famous cartoons because I'm going to eat it. Cotton candy is so good. We got true. 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 I don't know. We got true. You know what? Hang on, guys. I was wondering why I looked a little funny today, and I noticed that, where is it? I am gonna see something here. There we go. All right, hang on. Oh, where did it go? Oh, I know. Let's see if I can do this. We're going to try to do. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's not, I think that's not as grainy. So February 15th. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully most of the cold weather will be moving on before you start heading this way. Because you don't want to come home to this crap. Or at least I wouldn't. And the answer is true, especially in China and Korea. Now I look more real. Oh boy. Did I look like an AI avatar or something? I don't know. Oh, the funniest things you guys say. I love it. All right, let's go to we'll go to this one. I picked out some, especially for Kobe, but he's not here. So, true or false? In Finland, Burger King launched a restaurant with an in-store sauna. Go eat some fast food junk food and then go hit a sauna? We got false, we got true. We got false. Ew, false. We got false. Man, I haven't, let's see, I think it's been a year, 2 years since I've had Burger King. You need to get back to get some work on your house and find people to do the work. Well, just be cautious of who you hire, let me tell you. We have false. All right, hang on, guys. I'm going to go get me a drink.
Oh, there you are.
Yep, just grabbing something to drink. Okay. There we go. I'm running out of drink, so for some reason live streams make me thirsty. Wonder how that works. I'm just kidding. I know how that works. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that say they know what they're doing, and they don't. All right. And the answer is true. You can eat and steam at the same time. Yeah, I can't imagine eating at the same time in a sauna. Ugh. All right. Oh, Nancy got it right. Nancy's the only one that got that one right. Huh. Nope, and nope, and nope, and that's a nasty. 100% agree with you. Ugh. Two-part question here. True or false? McDonald's New Zealand once had a kiwi burger topped with beetroot and eggs. So, true or false on that one? And the second part of the question is, would you try that? Nancy, I wasn't going to go there. I didn't want that image. Most of the time, Whoppers are messy. Nope. No, thank you. And Nancy is pretty smart. She is. We got false. We got false. And we got true yes and true yes and true no and true nope and true nope. See, I like beets and I like kiwi. I don't know about, well, yeah, that would probably go good together. But the egg, that's an odd one. And as long as the egg was cooked without the yolk runny, I could try it. But if it's runny, I'm out. And Ray says, nope. Yeah, I cannot do sunny side up eggs. That just grosses me out. Just, nope. I cannot do that. Not at all. I like my eggs scrambled or solid. I remember there used to be a fad, or maybe it still happens, where people take a raw egg and drink it before working out or after a workout or something like that, or in the morning. God, no. Oh, no. Nope, not at all. And the answer is true. So there was. Oh, that's still a thing. Okay, well, that thing needs to go away. That is gross. That is not anything that I could. Ugh. Yeah, I can't do it. No, Ray, I have not. I have been fixing a dishwasher. I have been working on my van. I've been working in this house. And I've been working on my channel on top of taking my dad to Arby's and to the Crew and to all these restaurants that he likes to go eat at. So, you know, I've been trying to get a few things done. So I will go back and I will rewatch them. Finland is on your bucket list. Yes, that is on my bucket list too. Jay, I have like a 10 or 12 page, I have a spiral notebook that has all the places on my bucket list. It is absolutely insane. And yeah, there's just so many places, and I keep adding, and right now I'm not taking any off, but you know, it is what it is. Linda has been walking with Ray. Awesome. See, Ray, you're encouraging other people to walk. That is awesome. See, Ray, you're not only improving yourself, but you're improving others around you. So keep it up. All right, I need some education here. True or false? Pizza Hut in the UAE? What is UAE? Once sold a pizza crust filled with cheeseburger. That would be an interesting concept. Okay, I'm doing other places today. I went to the USS Midway. Awesome. We got true. It just takes one step at a time. I love that, Jeff. You are absolutely right. Arabia? 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 Okay. United Arab. Ah! Okay. We got true. We got true. We got true. Thank you for Nancy and Jay for explaining that to me because I did not know that. We got true. We got F or false. We got true. So, see, you guys teach me a lot of things, and I throw out these trivia questions so I can learn, but y'all learning and I'm learning. I love it. We got true. I think this week coming up in the weather, I think we're supposed to have a heat wave of like 15 degrees after these next 2 days. Which reminds me, I gotta go put diesel fuel in my fuel tank tomorrow. So I have been letting my diesel heater keep my van warm because I am going out there and doing some projects in there. But yeah, so yesterday you walked the pier. Awesome. And the answer is true. It was a calorie monster. 22 on Tuesday. I know, a heat wave. I think let me see here. Oh, where is it? I like the so it's 17 degrees out right now. Uh-oh. But It is supposed to go to -1. Suzy's Black Ops. Protect the tabletop? What? I am so confused, Jay. I don't know what that is. What you mean by that? Suzy's Black Ops. Protect the tabletop YouTube museum? I like the museum today. Oh, Linda, you're talking, or Nancy, you're talking to Ray, I think. You post. Oh, my short on my tabletop. Okay, yes, okay. I a little slow, Jay, okay? Yeah, Ray was walking around the museum, yeah. I've been out there. I was out there once. Yeah, Ray, blah, 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 blah. Hey, we're happy to have 17-degree weather today. Oh. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you guys that have been watching my shorts and making comments. I try to respond to everybody's comments. I've been noticing, though, that sometimes YouTube doesn't notify me when you guys make the comments. So I've been going back and checking to make sure that I see your guys' comment and respond, because I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my content, and I want to make sure that I respond to your comments. And a lot of times you guys say something and it picks me up, so I enjoy the comments you guys make. All right. True or false? True or false? McDonald's offers a bubble tea line in Singapore. We got true. You always respond to me in 24 hours. I really try hard to do that, yes. I try to respond to everybody. You'll bring it back for me, Suzy? Oh, the sun? Yeah, definitely. Rope the sun and bring it back over here and melt all this snow. Ugh. We got true. We got true. We got true. We got true. I am thinking like the carbonation, like the bubbly tea, maybe? I don't know. Either that or like bubblegum flavor. I don't know. I don't know. I have never been to Singapore, so I have no idea what their customs are like. Carol! Welcome! And we got True. By the way, Carol, just to let you know, Tuesday after you had left, Jay showed up, and Jay is here. But I told him that Nami helped you out. I did call them today, but the chapter that's here in my area did not answer, so I left a voicemail. But I did tell him, Carol, because I thought you wanted him to know. Are you staying warm? And the answer, because Carol just jumped in here. We got true or false. McDonald's offers a bubble tea line in Singapore. True or false? And the answer is true. I still don't know what it is. I'm going to go with probably the carbonation bubbly effect, because I know that people like that bubbling waters and it's sparkling. Isn't it sparkling waters and the sparkling stuff? If you live in one state, you can call in another state and they'll still help you out. Okay, well, I just looked up the one in my area, and I didn't call the 1-800 number. I called the one here because I seen on their website at the local one here that they had something that I was interested in. Oh, here we go. Bubbly tea, or boba, is popular Taiwanese tea-based drink invented in 1980, typically featuring a blend of tea, milk, sweetener, and a chewy tapioca pearl. I have seen this. And I don't know, that is a weird, for Christmas? Was it Christmas or Thanksgiving? I think it was Thanksgiving. No, it was Christmas. It was Christmas. We went to a Chinese restaurant buffet, and they had that drink. And it had all them little bubbly things into it. I don't know. Don't know that I could do it. Ivan! On late and very productive day moving a friend of mine in her new to her fifth wheel. Awesome! Well, good job, Ivan. Has a weekly Zoom meeting during the week, so I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm thinking, no, that's not what that's interesting. Like I said, I'm looking into that, but I have 3 kinds of boba tea right now to taste. I'm scared though. Yeah, it's like a texture, and I'm not really a texture person. Like, I don't frown away from textures, but they're like little pea size, and I don't know, it just looks weird. So I'm scared for you, Jeff. I don't know. Good luck. Are you still only doing the test taste for For your members only, or is that to the public still? So, no, to the public. Okay. Because I know for a while you were doing it for members only. And I think I'm still a member for a couple more days, but I don't know. True or false? Jay, you gotta hit all messages. So true or false? KFC Russia offers vodka shots with chicken buckets. We got true. Yeah, you gotta go up there. Every time you go to a live stream, you always gotta go up to the top, whether you're doing it on mobile and you hit the three dots, or you're on a laptop. You gotta go up to the top and hit live stream, not top chat. I wish it would be default live stream, and then you could toggle it to top chat. I don't understand that concept, but it is what it is. Lewis jumped in here. I seen him somewhere. Oh, there's Lewis. Lewis came in with a true. We got a true. Yeah, for your neck of the woods, that's ouch. And I think Carol, I can't remember if Carol, because you're in North Carolina, I think. And I think Carol is either in South or North Carolina too. I'm not for sure exactly which one, but she's in there too. So we got true. And since January, I believe we have gotten 2 feet of snow here. And we've had up to 30-mile-an-hour winds here. So I know it's not normal for y'all down there, but all right. So the question is, true or false, KFC Russia offers vodka shots with chicken buckets. No. Shh. Gypsy. No, Jeff. No. Well, you can have it in Ohio, but none up here. No. We've had blizzards several times in March. It is ridiculous. No. We have had nasty cold weather in December, in January, and I know we will have it in February. By March, it needs to be done. We need to be seeing some sun and some blue skies. Like, I'm over it. Or you might see me stuff. Troy, you want to be banned from my channel. You're going to be lucky by being banned from my channel. We got Nancy with faults. Illinois doesn't have KFC anymore? Wow. I think our KFCs are closing. A lot of ours have been closing down. I just don't think they can. Every time I drive by them, I don't see them that busy. And now that you've got, what, Chick-fil-A, everybody loves Chick-fil-A. And then we're getting a new restaurant called Raising Cane, which is a chicken place. I don't know anything about it. And we got Lee's Famous Chicken. We don't have very many of them. We have maybe, I think we may have like one or two of them around here. And I will never eat at a Lee's Famous Recipe chicken. I went there about 2 years ago, and I got moldy chicken. It was so gross. I opened up the box, and there was blue fuzz on the breading. I was like, out. It was gross. Turned my stomach. 8 pieces of chicken, or 8-piece chicken bucket at KFC is $30. Woohoo! Wow! Holy cow! And the answer is false. It is an urban legend. So no vodka with your chicken. All right, we'll do one more, then we'll switch topics. True or false? McDonald's in Switzerland once sold a fondue burger with real melted cheese. Huh. We got true, and mushrooms. Yeah. Now you're talking. Yummy. True, false. We got true. Yeah, I'm right there now with some sauteed mushrooms with garlic on it. Yeah. I do love a good Swiss burger with mushrooms. I love a really good olive burger too. Heck, I just love food. And the answer is true. You're getting snow right now? Oh, Carol, I'm so sorry. That is not good. Alright, we are moving to a different topic. Hey, Lewis, are you still in here? I think it's snowing here too, or supposed to. But, Jeff, you're in Ohio, so you guys normally get snow. I mean, that's pretty normal for you, right? Paying Dr. Lewis. Ah, there we go. Paging Dr. Lewis. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I had my biological half sisters lived in Ohio and grew up in Ohio. So we were always down there, and I remember it always being snow. So I just assumed it was always normal for the whole part of Ohio to get there. Hey, you wanted dog trivia? We're getting into dog trivia, so stick around, Lewis. True or false? Snoopy never talked in Peanut comics. Ah, we got true, we got true. Hey, Carol. We got true, we got true, we got true, we got true. Jeff until phone dies. True, false. And the answer is true. He thinks in thought bubbles, but doesn't speak. Plug it in, Jeff. Oh. Oh. Hollers in the house. Welcome, Holler. True or false? Lassie, my dad's favorite show now, was played by a male dog. We got true, we got false, we got true, we got false, we got true, we got false. Love it. We got false. Hey, you asked for some dog trivia, so I came up with some dog trivias, famous and not, and some cat ones too. We got true. And the answer is true, even though Lassie's character was a female. Lassie was a girl dog, now that I think about it. Yes, it was a female character, but I think the dog was actually a male. All right. No. My dad watches Lassie when he's watching TV. True or false? Dogs' years equal exactly 7 human years. We got true, we got false. We got, wow, we got true, we got true, we got true. We got true, we got false. Can I see your response? Yes, I can see you. I see you, Carol. The red fern grows tomorrow. Awesome. Tomorrow is Friday. Oh my goodness. Anybody got some big plans for this weekend? And the answer is false. It varies by breeds and sizes. We both spell it wrong. True or false? Cats are nocturnal animals. I don't have, we got false, we got true. The Muppets. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen or heard that show in a long time, Jay. True, false, false. True, true, true. The red monster, yeah. Oscar the Grouch. No, wait, that was Sesame Street. Never mind. Oh, gosh. But, Clatty, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, whoops. Nope. This way. There we go. Animal was in a band. No. Wait a minute. We need to have a sing along in here like they do in the Muppet shows. Oh. Barney the dinosaur was your favorite? Oh, and there's Kobe. Kobe, you missed it. I did a bunch on fast food just for you, but you never showed up. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Oh my goodness. Nope, we've made it through one. Yeah. Well, you never know with this stream what will ever happen. Oh my goodness gracious. And the answer is false. They're mostly active at dawn and dusk. Yes. Hopper likes to start at about 11 o'clock at night, chasing through the house, doing whatever she thinks she's doing. You never know. She might just go until midnight someday. Oh, Kobe. True or false? Cats use their tail for balance. You know, I just remembered that we had a cat that had no tail. We got true, true, false. Kobe, you must have started drinking already. We got true, we got true, we got true. The two old guys up in the balcony were corny jokes were great. Oh my God. Didn't one of them have like a white coat, like a doctor's coat on or something? Or am I thinking of a different character? I don't know. We got true. They kind of remind me of the dad jokes nowadays. And the answer is true. All right. True or false? Dogs only wag their tails to the right when happy. We got false. 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 It's both sides. My black lab, Shadow, that was a pit bull black lab and Great Dane mix. When she wagged her tail, she cleaned tables. We got false. It's done. Outdoors with done. Muppets. Oh. We got false. And then we got another Dennis. We got Den and Dennis. There we go. We got false. We got hiking with Kevin. Awesome. Look at that. So awesome. And we got Angie. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I'm getting cold again. Oh my goodness. This room, I'm gonna miss. I'm sorry, is it Angela or Angie? You know what? I bet you it's Angela. I'm sorry. I promise to get it right one of these days. Angie. Okay. Angie. So I did have it right the first time. Okay. No, I got my van. So really quickly, I had to move it from one shop to the other, which I know we talked about that. And it was the crank position sensor and the place that was trying to rip me off wanted to charge like almost $700 to replace that. Which pissed me off. But the new place only charged me $250 to change it out, and they had it done in 2 days, diagnosed, and out the door. So happy with this new place. So definitely awesome. and it starts and it runs, and I've been driving around. I love it. But I am gonna keep doing my live streams in here so that I can just keep my stuff set up, because I edit and I don't have my van set up to where I can have it stay put while I'm driving. So when I drive somewhere, I have to tear down my whole studio, re-upstart it, and all that. So it's just going to be easier for me to stay doing live streams in here. And then I'm going to hopefully be making videos outside. And Angie, I totally get the government versus what you like to be called, because that is, that's the same thing here. Oh my gosh, Dennis, I'm derailed on a lot of things. That's pretty typical for me, so don't worry about it. But yep. So back to that question that, because a lot of people have jumped in here since I said the question. And let me see about, there we go. True or false, dogs only wag their tails to the right when happy. Well, that's because you like to stoke the fire, so. And she, from what I've seen of her, she'll put you in your place, Dennis. So. And the answer is true. Right wag, relax. Left can indicate anxiety. Oh, Woody! How are you feeling? You're here and listening. Awesome. I appreciate it. True or false? Dogs have a sense of time and can miss their owners. Boy, do I know that one. Nancy, I promise you didn't get underneath my skin. Only my husband does that, and yes, it's 50-50 in here. Oh, I get that it's 50-50, but if he gets on your nerves too much, I'm pretty sure you could tell him straight. You seem like a type of woman that can take care of business. Just like Dennis seems to be a pretty standable guy, so. I don't mean that in a bad way. We got true, Oh, snowing pretty good. Ugh. True. 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 Well, let me go see if it's snowing here. Nope, no snow here. I have to keep these windows covered because they made this house so crappy. Oop. $26 years. That's awesome, guys. True. Dennis, I can imagine you're fed up with this snow. My gosh. It is insane of how much it has. I mean, since January, I bet you we've gotten over 2 feet of snow in here. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. And the answer is true. Yeah, Kobe, I don't want to hear it. I know you and Ray are out there and all that beautiful sun stuff. True or false? A cat's whiskers are about as wide as its body. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got true. True or more. False. We got true. We got true. Hopper, come here. Let me see your whiskers. She's out there sleeping on the couch until about 11 o'clock. Then she comes awake. My ear itches. Huh. And it's true. They help them gauge if they can fit through a tight space. We got true. Huge. We have some huge Maine cats out where we live in the county. The facts are cats are nocturnal. Kobe, I think you missed that one. True or false? Cats have 5 toes on each paw. We used to have a stray one that had 6 toes. It was a crazy cat. We got false. We got false. We got true. Only the best mousers do. Hopper, come here. We got true. We got true. We got false. We got true. We got false. We got false. And the answer is false. They have 5 on the front and 4 on the back. Alright, we'll do one more cat, then we'll switch to dogs again. True or false? A cat's purring can promote healing in humans. We got true. We got, oh my goodness, the chat jumps. True, 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 true. Okay, true, 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 true. And the answer is true. The frequency of purring may have therapeutic effects. Be sure to leave a like, please. Thank you, Jay. We got true or false, dogs have more teeth than humans. We got false. We got false, we got true, we got false. We got true, we got true. We got faults, just some big ones. My dog only has 3 teeth left. Well, I guess he's not going to bite anybody, huh? I will have you on TV, but won't be in the chat. Have a great week all. All right, Woody. I hope you're feeling better. I have more teeth than 3. I'm assuming they mean as a newly adult puppy, not as an older one. We got True. And the answer is True. An adult dog has 42 teeth. Humans have 32. They do have bigger mouths, longer mouths. True or false, dogs can be trained to detect diseases like cancers or diabetes. We got true, we got true. We got true, we got true. We got true. We got true. Night all. I'm heading to bed now. Always fun. And blame it on Kobe if you need to later. There we go. It's always Kobe's fault anyways. Oh, we got true. True. All dogs know anyways. We just need to train them to let us know. All right, Dennis. Take it easy. Be careful if you have to get out in the morning and do some more snow plowing. Hopefully you can catch a break here soon. Maybe. My tooth is driving me nuts too. And the answer is true. True or false? Dog's mouth is cleaner than a human. Good night, Tammy. We got false. We got true. We got true. False, I hope. True, so they say. Yeah. Right? And the stuff they eat. Not just that, but I mean, they'll go out and eat grass and find stuff on the road and eat it. And the answer is false. Different bacteria, not necessarily cleaner. One of my best friend, she actually got some saliva in an open wound, and she almost died from an infection that was almost in her blood, or it was going to be. It was blood in her blood, but it didn't reach her heart yet. Are you telling me you've never made a yard salad? Okay, going to bed now. I have, but I've never eaten it. And I would have to wash it before. No, thank you. And good night, Jeff. True or false? Dogs dream just like humans do. Nighty night, Jeff. We got true, true. We got true. Remember when Shadow used to dream? She would be like running in her dreams. It was crazy. She's like going to town. Well, I don't know. Beg to differ on that one. Thought you were going to bed, Jeff. You just can't stay away. Their little paws moving. Oh, yes. Well, Shadow was the Pit Bull Great Dane Black Lab, and she was a 120-pound dog. So when she moved, you knew it. And she didn't have little paws. She had big everything. And she would lay on her side and be sleeping, and all of a sudden you see her just going. About keyboards? Yeah, probably not keyboards. 2%, it won't be long. Yeah, she was a small lap dog. If you sat on our couch, you were guaranteed a lap warmer with Shadow. She had to be on everybody's lap. She loved all humans. And the answer is true. They go through REM sleep and often twitch or bark. We got false. All right. Let me fix these up here in just a minute. Start trying again. It's all fun. It's just for fun. True or false, Scooby-Doo? Where are you? His full name was Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo, where are you? We got Ivan is back, or just deciding to answer one or the other. We got true, Scoober. We got false, we got true. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Ruh-roh. We got true, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. We got false. One of the best cartoons. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, had to check on Dad. Well, you know, when I was growing up and when I was watching that, I wasn't thinking about that. We got false. But now that I look back at it, yep. I always loved food growing up. I still love food, so it's just food. Food is always good. And the answer is true. Another one of my favorite cartoons. True or false, Garfield loved lasagna and hates Mondays. We got true, true, true. Me too. Yeah, I'm with you, Nancy. And actually, I'm probably the only one, but I think lasagna tastes better when it's leftovers. Like the second day, lasagna, I don't know what it is, but the second day lasagna tastes so much better than the first day. I don't understand the science, but to me, again, weird, I know, but I like to be weird, I guess. So, we got true. I haven't made lasagna in a long time. Yeah, spaghetti and chili, yeah, I agree, yep. Well, Jay, I don't have to share it with anybody if I made it now. My dad won't eat home-cooked food. Where were we today? Oh, I took Dad to the bank, and I don't know. He was saying something about it being cold, or I don't know, something. And I said, no, my dad doesn't stay in even when it's cold. And she goes, it's too cold. You need to stay home and eat home cooked food. And he just laughed. But, yeah, I should make lasagna. I haven't made lasagna in years. I would have to get like a small pan though, because I wouldn't be able to eat like a whole lasagna pan. I could do like a bread loaf pan. And that would still be enough for me for a whole week. Oh, jeez. Anyways, the answer is true. Maybe that's why I liked Garfield so much. All right, this one should be an easy one for everybody. True or false? Beethoven was a chihuahua. Oh my goodness. Chihuahua. Yeah. Anyways, in the classic family movie. Y'all can read it. I can't pronounce it today. We got false, we got false, we got false, we got true. We have false. Chihuahua. Yes. I was trying to say it. Oh my goodness. It's just one of them. English is not my first language. I knew what it was saying, but I just couldn't get it out. It just was not coming out. We have five answers. I'm going to wait for a minute. I know Woody is watching on TV, so he won't be answering. We'll see if anybody else answers. I have a problem with reading and speaking backwards. Oh, Jay, let me tell you what. Not only do I speak backwards, but if I'm reading out loud, and here's the whole sentence, I will start here, then go here, and I'll miss right here. Oh my goodness. And I'll be looking right at this word, but I'll say this word over here. It's like, what? Where? Yeah, I have a lot of problems. I definitely missed a few grades. I went to 13 different schools before I graduated, and I didn't graduate until I was an adult. So I took my butt back to school and got my high school diploma. And all my kids were in high school, middle school, and elementary school. So, I was a special ed kid all the way. All right. That's probably why we get along, Jay. And the answer is false. He was a Saint Bernard. He was a big doggy. Big doggy. I really like big dogs. My problem with small dogs is I am so clumsy. I'm afraid of tripping over the dog, accidentally kicking the dog, or moving something and accidentally hitting the dog. So that's why I always had big dogs, because I could not miss them. And if I accidentally, walked backwards into one of them, I wasn't going to hurt them. Oh. Now, I don't know this one. I don't know if... I was just going to say, I don't know if Brittany's in here, because I feel like you guys watched this movie. But I don't think I did. True or false, the dog from Up was named Doug? Wasn't that the one with the... something with the house went up in the sky, or they went up in the sky? I don't remember. I don't remember that. It was just a weird movie, but I think you guys watched it. True with balloons. Yes, yes. True, true. Would Howard disappear? I haven't seen Howler answer in a while. YouTube is going to let me watch it tonight for $3.99? Huh. And the answer is true. Yeah, see, it says I have 11 people on my end, but I don't know. Does it say how many thumbs up? Oh, now we have 11. True or false? True or false? Tom is a dog and Jerry is a cat. Is a high dog? Jay. 18 thumbs up. Awesome. We got false. We got false. Thank you. False. False. Hey, Troy, I am really proud of you. You've made it to 10 o'clock. Oh. We got false. And Jay, you're right. Everybody got that right. I miss them cartoons. They were good cartoons. All right. Let's see. Okay, here. We'll go to this one. True or false, Clifford the Big Red Dog was originally white, but the illustration ran out of ink. We got false. True. What are you saying? You got the last one right, Troy. False. False. I'm going to change it to false. Clifford the Big White Dog sounds a little racist. Yeah, probably would be in these times. Then again, you know what? There is a school here in Michigan that they were named Redskins, and they had to change their name because they were considered racist. So, I mean, everything is racist nowadays. And I don't agree with racism, but I also too think that sometimes people take things a little too far. I think we just need to treat everybody equal and be respectful and decent to people. Really? Yeah, up here, there's a school that was Redskins, and they had to change their name. I don't remember what they changed it to. But here's my thing, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not a big sports fan, but isn't there an NFL team called the Chiefs? Now, to me, I don't know, but you can never treat people equal. Why not? I mean, as long as I don't pick my friends. I don't pick my friends based on any particular physical look. I pick my friends because of how they treat me. Yes, but they changed the Redskins. You would treat the president the same as a blue-collared high school dropout? They're both human beings. I mean, both of them put on their pants the same way I do, one leg at a time. So I don't see any different. As long as they respect me, I'm going to respect them. And I have, it's education at that point. Yeah, in my books, the way I look at life, I don't see anybody, unless they tell you what education they've had, you wouldn't know that. So to me, it's more on how they're going to respect you or how they're going to treat you is the way you should treat them. And I have known many people in my life that were in different types of jobs and they had no education, but they worked just as hard as that person right next to them with that education. So treating and respecting is two different things. I mean, in some ways, yes, but in other ways, not really, because if you don't have respect for people, then you're going to treat people bad. Or you're going to dismiss them. So I've met a lot of educated dummies. Me too. So, yeah. I mean, the way I look at it, I don't ever, to me, a blue-collar job and a president, that's a job. And them jobs don't make the person. To me, who makes the person is how they act, how they talk, how they uphold themselves. And I've known some very poor, uneducated people that have had just an extremely tough life, but yet they will give you your shirt off your back, and if you talk to them, you wouldn't know that they didn't ever have a job. And to me, they're just as important as somebody that's in a blue collar or a president. So, but that's just my opinion, and that's how I view my life and the people around me. And as far as society, I know that there are stereotypes out there, but I don't choose to live in them. I disagree with that. A highly educated person will not always look down on people if they're not equal. Because I know a lot of higher education people that do a lot of volunteering and a lot of helping people out to getting different things. And even, like, for example, with me, like I just told you, I've had, I never went to high school. I went to 13 schools, well, 12 schools, and none of them were high school. I literally got kicked out of my school by the classmates at 8th grade. So I never went past 8th grade. And I know a few people in my life that make a good fair amount of money that and never treated me ill and disrespected me at all. I've had several people that have had college degrees and very high educated people, but they've never treated or looked down on me. But there's always bad apples in every profession, every what do I want to say? Financial institute. There will always be certain people like that, but I don't think everyone is that way. Always is a terrible word. Maybe most of the time, but not always. Yeah, and I know that there are people that are out there that will look down on people. But you also, too, have a lot of people that are ill-educated, that don't have a degree, and they look down on people, too. So, I mean, it goes both ways, I think. But I also think that for every nasty one person you find, if you look, you can find 5 kind people. But it's also, too, a lot on how you view things and how you look at things. But again, that's just my opinion on what I think. Not true for everybody, but it is what it is. And I mean, all right, good night, Brittany. Like, for example, I went to school as an auto mechanic after I graduated, went back and got my high school diploma, and I went to automotive. And when I was in college getting my degree, there was 18 of us in my class. I was the only female. And I would say about 10 of them didn't even know what a freaking brake pad was or even what fluids went into a car, which I did, but they didn't care about that. But I was always degraded because I was a female, and they didn't care about my education level. They cared because I was a female. They didn't believe that a female should be working on cars. But we were there at the same education level. So to me, there's a lot of, yes, you can say that because it's higher level, but it could be for another reason too. I've never met a person in higher level job or education that didn't treat lower educated people as their equal. Well, that's kind of sad. That is a bummer that you haven't been able to experience that. now that we got derailed, let me go back and so the answer or the question, true or false, Clifford the Big Red Dog was originally white, but the illustration ran out of ink, and the answer is false. He was always meant to be red. Big Red, yeah. All right, we'll do one more, and then we will call it a night. True or false? Pluto is Mickey Mouse dog, and Goofy is a cow. We got true, we got false, we got false. Pluto is Mickey Mouse's dog, and Goofy is a cow. Yeah, all jobs have a higher ranking system, but that doesn't mean that they're not treated equally. And the answer is false. False. Goofy is also a dog, and just an however you want to pronounce that one, because I ain't even going to try that one. All right, guys, we actually went through 2 pages we went through 2 pages of trivia tonight. That is awesome. So, guys, great discussions. I love the different point of views that you all bring, and I appreciate how you guys talk to one another and show up here every Tuesday and Thursdays. So I hope to see you guys. Saturday I have another video coming out, and then I have Tuesday's live stream and Thursday, so I hope to see you guys on Tuesday. And if you guys are going out and doing something this weekend, have fun and be safe and stay warm and have some fun, will ya all? Running off, everyone off. I won't do that. Jay, you are just fine. You are fine. You have a right to your opinion, and we have a right to our own. You're not belligerent or anything. It's all good. I'm sorry that you haven't had the experiences. But I know that there are people out there with higher education that won't look down on people with lesser education. And I understand. Everybody comes from a different walk of life. So, you know, my experiences, you know, like you probably could not have experienced, maybe you probably have never experienced, you know, like I've gotten fired because I wouldn't sleep with my manager because he slept with all the females and I wouldn't touch him. You've probably never experienced that, never will you. But I've had that experience. And so you can't relate to that. Just like I mean, I can understand where you're coming from. And I respect your opinion. I don't agree with it 100%. I know that there are some of that out there. I do know that. But I don't think it's in always. So, you know, everybody has different walks of life and everybody has come from a different background and has different different experiences and different situations. I've never been treated bad, but I have most definitely seen and heard what people say. Well, I'm glad that you have never been treated bad. So I mean that's awesome. And yeah, there is a lot of people out here that are nasty, but I think there's also too a lot of good people out here, and I think there is a balance. And unfortunately, a lot of the media and a lot of stereotypes portray the negative ones, and sometimes we're prone to look for the negatives and we don't see the positives, and I am 100% guilty of that. I had a very good friend of mine call me out on that this week, that I was looking at a lot of negative stuff, and she's like, you know, you've got A, B, C, D, all positive, and you not looking at it. And I didn't see it. So sometimes we need that one person to say, hey, look at this scenario in your life instead of looking at that scenario in your life. But anyways, I'll get off my little soapbox now. I digress. I will stop. But don't be sorry, Jay. You did not run people off. You are more than welcome to have a conversation. It is always welcomed, and no problems here. So I enjoy you being here. I enjoy the conversations that you do bring to my live streams. So well, I mean, if that's the way you believe, Jay, then that's what you believe. But I also too know that there's a lot of greed and nasty people in high paying jobs and low paying jobs. So I don't think ranking jobs equal greed and nasty people. But so I think there are some people in the high ranking jobs that would get down in the mud with somebody else. So, but it is what it is. So I am going to sign off. It is 10:30. I am going to get around and get everything turned off and go to bed because I got an early busy day tomorrow. So you all have a safe, fun weekend, and I will see you guys here on Tuesday. If not sooner, maybe. I might have something in the works Friday, but we'll see. But I definitely have a video coming out on Saturday at 5 Eastern Standard Time. And I will look for all of your comments so I can answer them. Be safe and have a good night. And thank you all for being here tonight.